Here's something you're going to run into every once in a while, and that would be installing something over an uneven surface. For example, the mirror over the tile. We can see here that the tile is probably about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch protruding out from the wall, and they went ahead and filled the surface, or filled the area, I should say, in between the mirror and the wall. Well, the only problem is that they filled it with a piece of particle board. And in a bathroom or any area where you are going to have a lot of moisture, like a bathroom, a kitchen, a laundry room, something like that, it wouldn't be a bad idea to use something that isn't going to expand when it gets moist, like a piece of particle board, and even a piece of wood, for example. And if you are going to use a piece of wood, make sure you use something like a hardboard, maybe. Anything that's softer might expand a little more than you would want it to, leaving us with a problem like we have here. It might not be easy to see from a distance what's going on, but if you take a little closer look, you can actually see where the mirror is separating, or the mirror and the frame is separating from the wall. And what has happened is the particle board, press board, whatever it is, it will actually absorb water. And I've seen 5/8 particle board expand to at least 7/8, almost an inch, when it's moist. And a lot of times we think, hey, you know what, I'm going to put the particle board in there, I'm going to paint it, I'm going to caulk everything, and there's no way that any moisture will ever seep into this area and create a problem. And that's great. If you can do that, or figure out a way to keep the moisture or humidity down in an area like this, then you might not ever run into this problem. But I would like to point something out, and again, these are things a lot of us seem to forget. We solve one problem and think that we've solved a problem, but realistically we haven't. Now here's a good example of what I'm referring to. The side of the mirror has been patched, it has been filled, it's been caulked, it's been painted, but the top hasn't. And if you think about it, any moisture in the room that gets on to the walls will actually roll down the sides of the walls. This is just how it is. If you have the top area like this, if it's something like this exposed, then you can see where there's plenty of moisture that could get behind a mirror like this if there was a high level of moisture in the room. Now, a lot of times we think that if we can't see it, it's not going to be a problem. And again, this might not be true. You can have an air conditioner on or a heater on, creating some type of moisture in the air, or there's moisture in the air already and it's already absorbing into the wood somehow, getting behind the mirror, plenty of air. And again, I'm just throwing things out there, I'm speculating. I've seen too many things like this. Someone goes in and they seal everything up, and the seal that they created actually creates a problem because there isn't enough ventilation. In this case here, there's ventilation, but it could be creating a problem here. I mean, realistically, let's just say something like this is cleaned every day with water. This could be the problem in itself. However, we do have to address the fact that there is a problem here. The wood used expanded and of course pushed the mirror out. And don't be surprised to have a piece of particle board expand and contract either. So a solution to this problem wouldn't be a bad idea, just to fill the area with another product, fix all, plaster of Paris, joint compound, something that wouldn't be expanding as much, I should say, as a piece of particle board. And if you were going to fill it with a piece of wood, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to use a hardwood, something that isn't going to expand as much as something like a piece of particle board.